Hey, it's Colin with Griptape, and today I want to show off some of the changes that are going to be coming to Griptape Nodes. What I'm showing off here is the Griptape Nodes Editor, and the onboarding experience has changed a little bit. So the first thing you'll notice is when you load into the application, you're presented with sort of this onboarding experience where you've got a couple different options for getting started with Griptape Nodes. Coming soon will be our cloud hosted options. You'll be able to click in here and specify whether you either want a standard machine or a GPU backed machine, depending on your workload. You'll create this and we'll spin up an engine for you, and you can get started without needing to install anything on your computer. For what I want to show off here today, we're actually just going to use the version on our computer. So if I switch over here, and I'm just going to start up the engine locally on my machine, what you'll notice here is almost immediately it pops up in this discovered engine section. So previously, if you had multiple engines running, maybe one on a local machine, another one on a remote machine, they would sort of crosstalk and you didn't have a ton of control over how they communicate. But now we've got the concept of sessions where you can basically initiate a session with an engine and it'll ensure that you're only sort of operating on that one particular engine. We can also give it a nicer name. So I can say, there's book my MacBook, and that'll stick around across reboot. So if you spin up multiple engines or shut it down or boot it back up, you have a little bit more control there. Likewise, if we spin up a cloud machine, this will appear down here. So you're able to discern what's running locally on your machine versus elsewhere. So from here, it's as easy as just hitting start session and it'll connect to that engine. And now we've got the ability to view all the workflows that are connected to that engine. So if I go in here, we can see the standard workflow. Now, the neat thing is sessions and the ability to sort of segment where messages goes. It gives us the ability to do some light collaboration that we are going to be building on in the coming months. So if I take this tab and if I just copy it and make a second tab, and we'll split them over here. So on the right, I've got the original editor experience, and then on the left, I've got uh, a new tab that I've loaded into. You'll see it picked up my MacBook engine, and instead of starting a session, it actually gives me the option to join that session. So if I join it, now I can sort of become part of that same editing experience as the other one. So if I switch over here, we'll load this one fresh. So we'll go over here. And now there's two separate browser windows, but they're actually talking over the same session. So if I tweak this over here, we immediately see it reflected over here. So this is nice. So as I mentioned, this is going to be sort of the foundation for some collaboration features. But at the very least, it's nice if you have a large workflow, you can sort of have multiple windows into, maybe a large workflow, and you want to peek into different areas of the workflow, so you can, do some interesting things there. And then just to close this out, so if we go over here, we can go back and manage this, and then we can either drop out of this or end the session, and it'll kick us out over here. So anyways, those are some of the changes that are going to be coming with the Griptape Nodes Editor, sessions, and engines. So those will be coming out soon.